July 20th, I presume. I think, I don't know the days anymore. So it's another drawing with Toraph. And we are going to fall on some marine, ocean elementals, hopefully. If not, any nature spirits, benevolent beings that would like to participate in this drawing session with Toraph Moses. We would also like to call on true benevolent source and the people of Toraph to monitor and safeguard this drawing session and safeguard this channel. I'd like to introduce the tools I'll be using is my Lumerian. This tool will be our conductor to channel to perceive higher dimensions as well as beings that would like to participate. I have a chunk of amber, great for transmuting energy and protection. I also have my selenite wand, great for protection, and his work as a dark sword. It's activated through sunlight. And I have my pebble of shungite, which will block any scalar waves and negative 5G energies. So I'm just gonna reach out to the oceans and ask any true benevolent beings, specifically if we can call on the myrmidon. I just went in the water earlier and I received some downloads, some flashing energy from the depths of the water, and I would like to hopefully connect with the beings in the cities below the surface of the water. So just gonna close my eyes and see if we can get a shape. He looks like one of the lifeguards. His energy was very water-based. That music has a low vibration. I'll try my best to override it with my frequency. It's another heat wave day today here in the city. It's in the mid to late 90s, 50% humid and very hot and humid. So I do see an aquatic person here. So before I continue drawing, I'm just going to ask your participation by revealing your heart space with us. Share me your heart space, please. If you're positive, reveal your heart space. Thank you. And are you ocean faring? Do you live in the oceans? He says yes. He's a male figure. What is your name? What is your name? I'd like to ask True Benevolent Source and the people of the Toraph to boost this transmission and channel. I'm sensing he's part of the underwater city. What is your name again, please? I see orange dots and blue, like a cobalt color. So cobalt, blue, orange dot. Let's see what else I see. What is your name? His name is CrimsonBolt. I'm just gonna ask True Benevolent Source and my higher self to confirm that. This being CrimsonBolt. Benevolent. Yes. Okay, good. Alright. Hello, CrimsonBolt. So show me the rest of your body, please. He's kind of like an old timer. So CrimsonBolt, are you a myrmidon? Are you a myrmidon, CrimsonBolt? Yes. Are you middle-aged or are you a senior in your ways of being, well, the human way of thinking? He says he's 5,000 years old. Okay. That says a lot. So he has these kind of They're human elfish ears, but they're also fishy looking. So here it's like transparent, and it's kind of fish, like a fishy tail-ish, but then there's some skin or cartilage around here, and it's pointed here to make it appear like it's like an elf ear, but it's not an elf ear, it's just how it's constructed. So are these breathing ears? He says it does help with breathing, but his breathing is actually here. He has gills here on his neck. So like the neck is connected to the ear, so it does make sense. So do myrmidons breathe with their mouth? He's like, sometimes they have a bubble around them that keeps oxygen, but they can use these gills and ears canals to breathe as well for like short periods, but for like longer times in the water they have this kind of like bubble around them. I'm just making sure by true benevolent source and the people of the Toraph and my higher self to audit CrimsonBolt to make sure that it provides accurate information and genuine information for our highest good and our highest good only. Okay. So my higher self is confirming that they do have this bubble and these gills. And I noticed that you have a pot belly, so I assume you like to eat. So he does like to eat. There was this unusual fly that was on me. So do you have a mustache? That's a yes. My butt is hurting on this little stool I'm on, so I'm just gonna cushion it. why do you look so stoic and mean? He's like, it's not him, it's you. You're the one who perceived him to look like that, and that is true. A lot of my drawings tend to be very dark and stoic-ish in terms of the face. So I had, like, when I was younger, as a teenager, I was so fascinated with H.R. Giger, the surreal artist who designed the Alien movie creature, and so I was just always a big fan of his. And to this day, I'm not emulating him, but he and I have similar styles and aesthetics, and that's what gravitated me towards him. I always felt connected to his artistry. So I have this kind of Giger-esque imprint as well in my artwork. Okay, so I'm also noticing you have like a crustacean arm. So no, but this is not your arm, this is armor. Correct? You said yes. There's flies here as well. Are you nearby here? He says no, he's underwater. He's kilometers away from here, but he could see me, and of course I could see him. And so this armor, what is it for? He says it's a military-esque type of armor. So, are you a guard? He says, if you say, what are you guarding? I've met a lot of guardians lately here in the water. He says that he's like a watcher. Yeah, and I met another watcher here. But he's more of a police type. Like, not even, no. He said no, he's more military. Do you work with the Agarthan? Or what city are you from? He says the city is in the Atlantic. It's closer to Bermuda. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So it's an underwater city. So I know Christopher and I recently channeled some beings that live in the underwater cities, and the liftings Christopher's Jim Jacobs had a channeled session on his latest Interstellar Council with the Vikings radio show, and but that being their underground city or underwater city is located in the Pacific Ocean. This specific being here is from. Are you from like the Bermuda Triangle or what? No, he's just in not the Bermuda Triangle. He's saying it's a myth, that it's a construct of the humans, but his city. So it's a dome city, and it's in the Bermuda area. So it's in the Atlantic. And he's a military guard. So are you saying you're guarding the oceans or the Bermuda? What are you guarding? He says he's in operations. And that's all he'll tell me about it. Okay. So you're 5,000 years old and you're an elder. I was about to put older. Elder. He's like, if you say so. And you have this armor on. I have to make better hands. When I update the drawing, I'll do that. So are you bald or do you have hair? He says he's bald, but he has his beard. I know that's so in fashion right now. And it's braided here. It's long here. So do you have anything to say to humankind in terms of a status quo that you would like to share with us? What is your stance? And you're a myrmidon, correct? Yes. I know I spelled it wrong, but whatever. I don't know how to spell it. Whatever. Okay, so, and then I know you have pants, and he also has a chest plate, and I'll make it in my update drawing. But he's very, he looks like authority, like you can tell. His energy, his demeanor, he means business. So what brought you to this? What brought you to meet with us today? He said he heard the call, and his other associates or colleagues, they had reported on my presence and my transmission, and he was curious to see who sent out that call. Okay, well, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Do you have anything to say in terms of a status quo? He says there's a lot of turmoil throughout the surface of your world. There's tension in our spaces as well, he says. Are you siding with the humans or are you against the humans? I ask CrimsonBolt. He says that he's part of a faction that supports humankind. And one day he would like to see the two races commingle as they did a long time ago. The transmission just broke. Okay, well thank you so much, CrimsonBolt, for sharing your thoughts and your status quo on current events. Alright, well I'm gonna sign off. Bye. He says goodbye.